Okay, welcome back once again. The B part we have done, and now it's time for the C part. Calculate the percentage premium per share stand company shareholder will receive under each acquisition method, and justified with calculation which payment method would be most acceptable to them. Which payment method would be most acceptable to them? So that means with this part of the question, number one, first the calculation of the premium per share or the gain percentage with respect to target company only. And number two, explanation. Candidates, a very important thing here I wanted to discuss to you that whenever you are attempting the question of acquisition merger, you have to develop your mindset by reading the question. Is this the question about, or is this a question respect to acquirer, with respect to acquiree, or both? The C part specifically belongs to mode of consideration. And here examiner asks the mode of consideration, premium percentages, whatever the option by given in the question, with respect to acquiree only, that with different payment options, how much the percentage gain or how much the premium the strand will be able to get if they accept the mode of considerations. And also comment or justify the explanation which should be most suitable method. So develop your mindset, the question only with respect to acquiring. So here is the detail about the question. Have company proposed to pay the acquisition using one of the following method? Cash offer 5.72 for each strand company shares. Cash offer 1.25 for each strand company shares plus $100 3% convertible bonds every $5 nominal value of strand company shares. And in 6-year time, the bonds can be converted into 12 half company shares or redeemed at nominal value. One by one. One by one. That's part B. Yes. Part C. Sorry. Premium percentage with viewpoint of target company. Or leave it with viewpoint of. Okay. You just have to develop your mindset and not necessary to mention here. Premium percentage received by strand. Cash offer, cash plus bonds offer. So we have to complete this. Number one, cash offer. Very simple. Listen carefully. Whenever you are calculating or analyzing the situation, the premium received by target company, your tone of working, your mindset, your tone of working or the mindset, in a manner what the target company with this mode of consideration, for example, cash offer, what the target company shareholder will receive and what they will sacrifice. That's all. What they will receive in term of per share, what they will sacrifice in term of per share. Nothing else. For example, they will receive here mentioned 5.72 for each share, not two share, for each share. So it's very simple. 5.72. And for what they sacrifice, that foregone, that's lose, that one share against one share. And what is the value of one share? What is the value of one share that we have calculated above? That's what the value we have calculated above per share, 4.77. So gain per share is equal to 5.72 minus 0.77. Gain percentage is equal to 0.95 divided by 4.77. That is almost 20% or 19.8%. That's a cost cash offer. Every method, you just develop the mindset accordingly. And in case of acquirer, what if the situation about the acquirer? What will be the gain of acquirer? That's a different context. So you have to develop the mindset. You have to develop a mindset as investor, because acquirer is going to invest in the target company. So develop the mindset. What will be the return on investment after acquisition of the company? And that's a point I've already discussed with the question of OPAW. You have to refer that question. Okay. Now the another one, cash and bond offer. Cash plus bond offer. It's also very simple. Cash plus bond offer. Cash plus bond means here cash offer 1.25. Sorry. Cash offer 1.25 for each strand company shares, plus for each shares cash offer 1.25 plus $100 value of 3% convertible bond. For every $5 nominal value of strand shares. If I ask you that how many number of shares attached as a convertible for every $5? Ignore this 12 convertible. I'm not this 12 convertible. No, if they have offered to strengthen a convertible debts and convertible debts having a value of $100, and this convertible debts $100 for every $5 nominal value of shares. So what is the number of shares attached for convertible bonds? What's the number of shares attached with the convertible bonds? That is $100 divided by 5. That's 20 shares. So the complete statement is this: have company offered cash offer 1.25 per share plus for 20 shares, for 20 shares of a stand company, offer one convertible bonds whose value is $100. So that's why the price offered for stand company shares against convertible debts per share, it's $5. Are you getting the point? If I say that what company will receive for one share, means strength what receive with one share, you must mention cash for one share, cash 1.25, cash 1.25, and the bonds 3% bonds, 3% coupon, 3% bonds. That is 3% bonds, which is offering for each share $5. Okay, assume that if examiner mentioned $100 convertible bonds, 3% convertible bonds for 20 shares, then what you will say? It means the convertible bonds whose value $100 and they offer for the base of 20 shares, which means for each share, the convertible bonds offered for each share is $5. Can you please reply me? Is that clear? So that means receive for one share total of 6.25. And what they will forgone? They will forgone if they accepted that is this value 4.77. So what is the gain? Is equal to 6.25 minus this. Gain percentage is equal to 1.48 divided by this. That is 31%. That is a point. Can you please reply me? Is that clear, all of you? Okay, so this is what about the cash plus bond. But with respect to bond, I am discussing once again the bond offer only. Now listen carefully. Very basic. The bond offer. The company says that we are offering you 3% bonds. Listen carefully. 3% bonds. Have offered 3% bonds. 3% bond value 100. 100. And for example, if have says that this bond is for, this one bond is for your 20 shares. This bond is for 20 shares of strength. And if this information available, and based on this information, I have a question to you. Do reply me, what have offer 3% bonds over the strength each share? Can you please reply me? If you are a strength, I offered you and I say to you that, okay, take this bond value 100 and this is against your 20 shares. Against your 20 shares. So what you will observe, what you perceive that Mr. Hussain offering the bonds having the value of 100 against my 20 shares. So what is Mr. Hussain is offering against each share? What is the value? Do reply me. What is the value for each share? Do reply me. Yes, you are absolutely right. That means, sir, you are asking if have offer $100 bonds for 20 strand shares. So that means each share strand value, that is 5. That is 5. And here examiner mentioned directly this 5. What examiner said? Have company proposed cash offer of $1.25 for each strand company plus $100 value of convertible for every $5 nominal value of strand shares. And that will be converted into 12 have in future. Now, I hope that it's now very much clear. So we have taken what? Cash. If strand accept this, so the strand will receive against one share cash 1.25, 3% bonds for one share, its value 5. So total per share, they will be able to get 6.25 value and leave the one share, that's 4.77. So gain 1.48 and the gain percentage 3.31%. I hope it's now clear to all of you. For taking the live session, do reply me. Is that clear now? Is this clear now? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for this part. So this is what about the cash offer 20% and the bond offer 31%. Okay, then finally we have covered the part C, and I can say that this is what the surprise. Oh, sorry, what a summary related to the premium offered. Sorry, once again. So that's a summarized highlighted point related to part C. The premium percentage received by strand if the mode of consideration different mode of payment methods offered by the have company. So we have covered that point according to the question requirement, and that's the requirement of the question. That's all. It's mentioned with the CP format. Two proposed mode of payments offered by have company. Again, but I wanted to add one thing here. Candidates, listen carefully. Sir, what is this? This is a have company question that was originally published back to 2013, June 30. And as well also the September 18 AFM specimen. With both of these questions were no professional skill requirement. The original question having a difference. There are two differences. The first difference I wanted to discuss here, and I wanted to execute this question with the full throttle. That is requirement one. We have done. Let's have company have as offer to pay acquisition using following three methods. Cash offer 5.72 for each strand company. We have done. Cash offer 1.25 for each strand company, plus $1 convertible bond, $5, and 6-year bonds are converted to 12 half shares or redeemed at nominal value. That's already done. But I also wanted to discuss this point. In the original question, it's mentioned that have company has proposed cash offer 1.33 for each strand company shares plus one half company share for every two strand company share. So I'm going to discuss this part as well. I've attached the requirement here. Adding on with requirement reference of original published question June 30 or specimen 18. And this is the requirement. Cash offer of $1.33 for each strand company share plus half company share for every two strand company shares. So I can say that the question has actually three parts: cash plus cash offer, cash plus bond offer, and cash plus shares offer. And that's I'm going to discuss here. Okay. We will mention cash and shares offer. So number one, try to understand what they offer. They offer, number one, cash offer for one share. One strand share have offered the cash for one share, that is 1.33. That is 1.33. Okay. And what the share offer? Try to understand. Share offer as mentioned above, that is plus have company share, that means have company one share, of have for two strand company shares. For two strand company shares. Let's check the original question once again. A cash offer 1.33 for each strand plus one half company shares, plus one half company shares for every two strands company shares. So it's very clear. Okay, once again, cash offer for one share 1.33 with respect to strand, that's what they will receive, plus share offer. One share of half for 2 strand shares. And do remember, half shares price is equal to half share price, it's already mentioned here. Okay, here 9.24. 9.24. Here 9.24. Okay, come on. So now analysis. What in this case, what strand receive per share? What strand will receive per share? Simple. Number one, receive cash 1.33. Number two, have shares. We are here talking about the denominator of one share. Means what strand company will receive based on one shares. So based on one share, this cash is actually against the one share of a strand. And here mention against one share of a strand. Sorry, have will offer. Sorry, have offered one share for 2 strand shares. So that means the denominator or the value of each strand share have offered, it's based on 2. I can say that 9.24 of one half shares is actually denominator of 2 strand shares, or other way around, strand accept one share of half against the companies or strand companies 2 shares. So if they accept one half shares against 2 strand company shares, so actually the denominator of a strand shares become 4.62, and this is the total amount they are accepting per share is equal to sum 5.95, and what they will forgone, that's one share, and the one share value, it's previously we have already done, that's 4.77. So gain per share is equal to 5.95 minus this, and gain percentage is equal to 1.18 divided by 4.7, and this is what about 25%. 25%. So that is the premium offering 25%. So I hope it's clear to you. We can work out alternatively as well. Alternative. All the game based on per share. So strand will receive per share cash, that's 1.33, and they receive share of have. That's a value of 9.24. That's a value of 9.24. But this is, if they accept one half share, they will sacrifice. They will sacrifice against shares. 2 shares. Each value 4.77. So actually, if Strand forgone 9.54 and received 9.24, so actually loss per share with respect to exchange of share only is equal to 9.24 except, but 2 share worth 9.45, that's -3. It's the loss. It's a loss. Loss against 2 shares, not 1, sorry, because they forgone 2 shares. And what about the loss per share? Is equal to this divided by 2. So if this loss per share adjusts with this 1.33, the answer will remain same. Net is equal to gain 1.33 cash per share received plus the loss 0.15 against the shares, that 1.18. That is 1.18, and this is the equal one. That is gain per share. No need to work out with both, just for your understanding. This left side calculation is good enough, just for the understanding. Gain per share, that's 1.18. So now this is complete the part of the calculation aspects. And now with respect to C part, now there are 3 things to consider. Cash offer 20%, cash plus bond offer 31%, cash plus share offer 25%. Now it's time to analyze the situation and make a recommendation. Here is the requirement. Calculate the percentage premium per share that Strand shareholders will receive under each acquisition payment method. Done. And justify with explanation which payment method will be acceptable to them. That's another 3 to 4 marks out of 7. So about this video, that's all complete with respect to calculation aspect. The theoretical aspect, you will get another video, and wait till now, wait for that particular video. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.